Are you struggling? Trying to figure out how to make it big in life? These are 15 universally acclaimed skills that once you learn, will pay off all your life. 1. Your mind is your greatest asset, like rich soil ready to grow something amazing. Think of your ideas as seeds. You need to plant and nurture them if you want them to flourish. It takes time and patience, but with consistent care, those ideas can grow into something truly rewarding. But here's the thing. Ideas alone won't get you anywhere. You've got to act on them. Don't just let them sit there collecting dust. Put them into motion. When you do, you'll start seeing real changes and success in your life. 2. Let's try a quick breathing exercise together. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you do, notice your belly rising instead of your chest. Hold that breath for a few seconds, then slowly exhale through your nose. How did that feel? For many of us, this deep, controlled breathing is a rare experience, yet it's incredibly powerful. Research shows that about 80% of adults breathe incorrectly, often depriving our bodies of much-needed oxygen. It's like living with a constant brain fog, which can seriously affect our stamina, focus, and overall composure. Proper breathwork is far from trivial. When you focus on deep, belly-filling breaths throughout your day, you'll likely notice increased energy and stamina, greater emotional calm and stability, improved focus and mental clarity. Cultures around the world have embraced breathwork techniques, like pranayama in yoga or the Wim Hof method. By simply paying attention to your breathing, you can clear out stale air, slow your heart rate, and soothe your nervous system. It's like giving yourself a quick mental reset, an underrated life hack that can make a huge difference. 3. If you don't care about other people or lack empathy, you're missing something vital, even if you're quite intelligent, disciplined, and even wealthy. Without empathy, you are simply passing through every phase like a machine. Empathy has been pushed aside in the corporate world of today. The best sales and customer service agents, however, stand out since they have empathy. That is, they can truly relate to and experience the emotions of other people. It is what motivates individuals to go beyond and foster great team spirit. When people feel they are part of something greater than just a salary, they are driven to surpass themselves. Being empathetic transforms everything. 4. I was told in a job interview, you can't have this job if you can't ask for help when you need it. I told them I could, of course. I found out later that the person who had that job before me had done a terrible job because they knew they were in over their head but wouldn't accept it or ask for help. It's not easy to ask for help, too hard to do because we don't want to look weak or stupid. A new study from Harvard Business School, on the other hand, found that asking for help makes you look smarter, not less capable. Findings from the study show that asking someone for advice makes them feel good about their skills, which makes them more likely to help you. So it's not weak to ask for help. In fact, it's a good idea. 5. Learning how to learn is the most crucial ability one should develop. Once you understand that you can acquire any talent by following a specific process, life begins to feel like a video game where you can level up and acquire fresh abilities. You will understand the effort required in learning something new, work, time, and focus. This will make the procedure more entertaining and less terrifying. Though this ability is not nearly given enough importance, over time it pays off handsomely. Once you know how to gain fresh skills that will improve your life, all you have left to do is schedule time and money to get them. 6. Not only is being able to evolve, adapt, and overcome challenges a Bear Grylls catchphrase, it's also the secret to going forward and conquering the demanding events life presents. Those who believe they have a good grasp of life will be taken aback to learn they otherwise. There is not always simplicity in life. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, Mike Tyson once said. Life is complicated and not fair. What distinguishes it is your will to keep walking. Not always will things go your way. People will let you down. Even a few times you might fall. At that point, though, you have to rethink, be innovative, and search for fresh approaches forward. If things are getting tougher, you are climbing in the game of life. 7. You would be shocked at how many people have trouble saying what they think, feel, or believe. One of the worst things about relationships is when people can't talk to each other. When one partner can't say what's bugging them, they tend to keep it inside, which eventually leads to a breakdown. But this is true for all interactions, not just romantic ones. It's true for family, friends, and even work. A lot of the time, people don't say what they really feel, which leads to compromises that aren't really satisfactory. This can lead to a mediocre life over time, where choices are made to avoid conflict instead of building something that will last. It's easy to let things go and hope for the best if you're not honest and involved in the process. But nobody wins in the end, and everyone is just wasting time. Being able to talk about your feelings and thoughts is important for making bonds that last. 8. Selling and negotiating are at the heart of everything you do. Want a girlfriend or boyfriend? You've got to sell them on the idea that you're the right person for them. Looking for a job? You need to sell your skills and experience better than the competition. Even when it comes to yourself, you're constantly selling the idea that you can do better than you are today. But don't confuse selling with lying. Selling is about clearly explaining why your solution is the best fit for the other person. It's about convincing others to join you in creating a better outcome for everyone involved. This ties directly into the ability to communicate effectively. Life is one big negotiation, whether with others, yourself, or even time. Remember our lesson on trading with the future? That's a negotiation with time. Selling is a skill you can learn, and it's incredibly valuable. To dive deeper, check out Daniel Pink's To Sell is Human for insights on how to influence and understand others to create win-win situations. 9. How many people do you know who just don't know when to shut up? If you're always the one talking, you're not growing. You're just repeating what you already know. The real growth happens when you shut up and actively listen. Truly listening is more than just hearing words. It means paying attention, soaking in the information, and creating a mental map you can refer back to. Always assume the person you're talking to knows something you don't. Don't let arrogance blind you. It's far more important to learn and grow than to pretend you already have all the answers. That's the difference between those who are truly growing and those who are just pretending. 10. There will be many days when leaving the bed seems difficult. Real drive shows on those days when you're not ready to get back into the grind or when progress seems slow. These difficult days allow one to see the difference between those who succeed and those who create excuses. Pushing through requires self-motivation, that is, encouraging your body and mind to move even if you would much rather remain static. Your capacity for self-motivation depends on a few factors: confidence in yourself, a good view of the end, well-defined goals, and the surroundings you design. You will discover the will to keep on, no matter how difficult things get, when you use your willpower and line up all of these elements. 11. Many times, a lack of drive keeps individuals from even starting their journey. And many of those that stop because they lack discipline. While discipline keeps you going, motivation drives you. Discipline is staying with it, doing what has to be done, even if it is difficult or dull, as the outcome will be important to you. Unlike simple and indulgent habits, reaching something significant calls for overcoming obstacles, making those difficult decisions, and appreciating the fight to get to a goal that truly counts define discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments, Jim Rohn wisely said. So, if you wish to accomplish something noteworthy, welcome discipline and keep going despite all the challenges. 12. The fact that so few people understand the influence of books is astounding. Just consider it. In a few days, you can access someone's entire experience. That represents some rather significant expertise. Getting useful knowledge, ideas, and guidance these days is simpler than it has ever been. One book might make all the difference in your life. Sometimes one page will inspire an idea that changes your life completely. Still, it's more than just reading. It's about grasping and remembering that information. Read with an eye on learning and using what you come upon. Give self-development top priority instead of only entertainment. Search for books with real-life challenges and the answers people use to get beyond them. Remember, the typical American spends more than 42 hours annually caught in traffic. Listen to podcasts and audiobooks with that time instead of squandering it. See how your life changes when you use your leisure time to hone your reading and comprehension abilities. 13. Jim Rohn once said it best: blame no one, expect nothing, do something. This mindset gets to the core of what it means to have opportunity-seeking optimism, a key ingredient for building wealth. Here's a quick thought experiment for you. Imagine you're watching the morning news. Which headline grabs your attention more? A. Breaking news, the housing market crashed last month. Or B. Developing story, housing prices hit a 20-year low. Unique real estate opportunities are emerging. Most people would panic over report A, but the truly wealthy see opportunities in every crisis. Take real estate mogul Sam Zell, who didn't despair during the 2008 housing crash. Instead, he snapped up undervalued properties and construction projects for a steal. Similarly, Ray Dalio made over $15 billion by anticipating the 2008 crash and betting against the market. These successful individuals didn't get bogged down by fear or complaints. Instead, they viewed crises as chances to capitalize on new opportunities. While others waited for perfect conditions that never come, they forged ahead, turning every challenge into a chance to advance. Struggles and setbacks are part of any ambitious journey. The real game changer is your mindset. Do you brace for the worst, or do you see obstacles as exciting challenges to overcome? Choose optimism and possibility, and you'll find opportunities everywhere. 14. Ever wondered how many fatal car crashes are caused by drowsy driving each year? The number is over 1,500 in the US alone, and that's just the reported cases. Poor sleep isn't just a minor issue, it's a silent killer of dreams. Fatigue doesn't just make you tired, it leads to accidents, lowers productivity, and can even contribute to serious health problems like heart disease. Think about it. Your brain and body are like high-performance machines. Without proper maintenance through quality sleep and rest, they start to break down. Elite performers, top athletes and CEOs know this all too well. They design their sleep routines with precision to ensure peak recovery, energy, and mental clarity. They understand that sleep isn't a luxury, it's essential for top performance. There are no shortcuts when it comes to optimizing your rest and recovery. You either prioritize your sleep or face the consequences in the form of decreased performance and results. So, make sleep a non-negotiable part of your routine and watch how it transforms your life. 15. Your mind is like a vast piece of fertile land. Whatever you plant in it will grow. The key is knowing what to plant. Some people fill their minds with valuable ideas, while others let it overrun with weeds. If you take care of your mind, you can cultivate ideas that lead to joy, success, and fulfillment. Just like a tree, these ideas won't bear fruit overnight. It takes time, nurturing, and consistent effort. Keep feeding your mind with quality thoughts, and you'll see your ability to generate valuable ideas flourish. Ideas are free, but a single brilliant one can make a huge difference in your life. A series of good ideas can make things easier and guide you toward your goals. Focus on nurturing ideas and skills that truly have value. While mastering these skills isn't easy, the benefits you'll reap for the rest of your life make it worth the effort. Investing in your ability to generate and develop valuable ideas will pay off in the long run. There you have it. The 15 skills that, if you can master them, will set you up for lifelong happiness and success. It's scary? Certainly. All of these skills make you feel uncomfortable. They dare you to get past the mental problems, doubts, boredom, and changes that come with turning raw clay into a diamond. Some people stumble around in mediocrity, but you soar to greatness. Whether your goal is to make $1 billion or change the lives of 1 billion people, these skills will always be useful. Making up your mind to climb is the first step.